Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to give you 12 latest defense updates. Number 1, QRSAM has been fine-tuned and will be tested this summer. DRDO Quick Reaction Surface-to-Air Missile has been further fine-tuned and changes suggested by the Army have been incorporated after technical glitches in its four-walled 360-degree coverage on-board radars failed to detect helicopters at minimum range due to elevated anger. According to a report in The Hindu, the DRDO plans to test the QRSAM again in the summer of April, incorporating minor technical changes that officials claim have fixed a performance shortfall discovered during previous developmental trials. Next, DRD to develop full-spectrum SIGINT pod for UAVs. DRDO has begun work on developing a full-spectrum SIGINT pod medium-altitude, long-endurance male unmanned aerial vehicle, even though Tapas BH-201 comes equipped with some of the COMINT and ALINT sensors on board. SIGINT pod, a lightweight designed to be mounted as an external load and will be equipped with advanced receive and transit capabilities to support an array of mission profiles to allow a deep look in contested and denied environments. Next, DRDO's 155 mm 52 caliber mounted gun system MGS to commence firing trials. Defense Research and Development Organization developed a 155 mm 52 caliber mounted gun system based on the advanced towed artillery gun system attacks. Gun is likely to commence user assisted firing trials this summer as the MGS has completed all internal trials. MGS, which was unveiled at Defense Expo 2022 last October to the public, has completed mobility performance trials and standalone internal firing trials and is undergoing other equipment trials before it will commence user-assisted firing trials. Next, hybrid Pinaka dual rocket system seen at the School of Artillery. Lieutenant General Surinder Singh Mahal, on his visit to the School of Artillery located at Deolali, imparts training, evaluates new equipment for induction and develops new concepts and doctrine for the application of artillery fire that showcase the hybrid Pinaka dual multiple rocket launcher that can be equipped with both 122 mm caliber rocket and also 214 mm caliber rocket. The hybrid Pinaka dual rocket system can carry a 6 122 mm rocket that has a maximum range of 40 km and saturate a target area the size of a football field with more than 4 tons of steel fragment and high explosives. Next, Brahmos NG Missiles trials to begin in late 2024. The trials of the air-based version of the next generation Brahmos missile will begin in late 2024, says Brahmos Aerospace CEO and Managing Director Atul Dinkar Rane. We have to make it smaller, adding that the next generation of the Brahmos missile will be half the weight and its size will also be smaller. We are working on that right now. We will start testing that by the end of the next year. He noted that the company intends to unveil the finished missile within 2 or 3 years, adding that it would take maybe a year to start production. Next, Defense Ministry inks contract with L&T to procure 41 modular bridges for Army. The Defense Ministry on Wednesday sealed a contract with Larsen & Toubro to procure 41 sets of modular bridges for the Indian Army at a cost of rupees 2,585 crore. The bridges have been designed and developed by the Defence Research and Development Organization and will be procured by L&T. The ministry said it signed the contract with L&T for the procurement of 41 indigenous modular bridges worth over rupees 2,585 crore for the Corps of Engineers of the Indian Army. The modular bridges will replace the manually launched medium Garuda bridges that are currently being used in the Indian Army, it said. Next, Western sanctions will not disrupt Indo-Russia Defence Partnership, according to the Brahmos chief. The Indian-Russian Defence Partnership will never be disrupted by the Western sanctions on Moscow, Brahmos Aerospace chief said on Wednesday, saying it's the trust that makes this partnership work. The West, led by the US, has imposed crippling sanctions on Russia for its invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Brahmos Aerospace is a joint venture between India and Russia that specializes in nuclear-capable supersonic missiles. Next. No country should be allowed to use Afghan territory to export terrorism. NSA Doval at Moscow meet. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval on Wednesday said that no country should be allowed to use Afghan territory to export terrorism and asserted that India will never abandon the people of Afghanistan in their time of need. In an address at a multilateral security dialogue on Afghanistan in Moscow, Doval said that an inclusive and representative dispensation in Kabul is in the larger interest of the Afghan society. He also reaffirmed that the well-being and humanitarian needs of the people of Afghanistan is India's most priority, and it will continue to guide New Delhi's approach towards that country, official sources said. Next, India will never abandon Afghan people. Ajit Doval on Monday attended a security dialogue on Afghanistan in Moscow that also focused on the evolving regional security metrics. Mr. Doval began his two-day visit to Russia on Wednesday. Apart from the host country and India, top security officials from Iran, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, China, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan attended the fifth multilateral meeting of secretaries of the Security Council on Afghanistan, sources said. They said various issues related to Afghanistan were discussed, including the security situation and humanitarian challenges facing Afghanistan. Next, successful test of Throttleable Vikas engine for 67% thrust level. Vikas engine has been the workhorse engine for the launch vehicles of ISRO. The engine with a nominal thrust of 80 T is powering the second stages of PSLV and GSLV liquid strap-ons of GSLV and the core liquid stage of LVM3. Liquid engines that support throttling of the engine thrust facilitate booster stage recovery in launch vehicles. In order to enable booster stage recovery in future launch vehicles configuration, the first throttling demonstration hot test of the Vikas engine was successfully accomplished on January 30, 2023 for a targeted 67% thrust level throttling for a duration of 43 seconds. Next, drones from Garuda Aerospace to be deployed in earthquake-hit Turkey. Drones from India's Garuda Aerospace will be deployed in a rescue mission in the earthquake hit Turkey by the National Disaster Response Force, said a top company official. Garuda Aerospace has always stepped up during crises and has created massive impact by deploying drones for various emergency situations. Given the current situation in Turkey, Garuda Aerospace is deploying drones to support the ongoing rescue and relief operations. Agnishwar Jayaprakash, founder, the CEO, said. Next, PM Modi, Benjamin Netanyahu discuss India-Israel ties. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday spoke with his Israeli counterpart Benjamin Netanyahu and discussed ways to further strengthen the India-Israel friendship. He tweeted, spoke with PM Benjamin Netanyahu and discussed ways to strengthen the multifaceted India-Israel friendship, deepen our focus on innovation, partnership, and our ongoing cooperation in defense and security. Thank you.